the beginning of one of the most horrifying cases in American history.
My daughter is missing. The lady on third floor had came down and asked her if she would do like mannequin for tailoring. She's not answering her phone. She's 8 months pregnant. She's not answering her phone. She has not been on Facebook. Is she vulnerable or what? No, this is not like her at all.
When 22-year-old pregnant Savannah LaFontaine Greywind went missing from her apartment, her mother, Norberetta, instantly sensed that something was terribly wrong.
Immediately, my heart dropped. I knew something happened to my daughter.
Savannah was last seen heading upstairs after her neighbor, Brooke Cruz, had asked for her help with altering address. But when hours passed and Savannah didn't return, her father went upstairs to Brooke's apartment to look for her. That's when things started to get worse.
Cruz answers the door and says, "Savannah's not here. She left." Savannah's mother then got really concerned. She eventually calls the police.
When officers reached the scene to investigate, they couldn't fathom the mystery behind Savannah's disappearance during the short walk from the third floor to the basement.
Savannah's legs were like super swollen and she couldn't walk around very well.
Savannah was already 8 months pregnant, which made walking difficult. Moreover, the car parked in the garage and the wallet left behind at her home pointed to one theory: Savannah never left Brooke's apartment, let alone the complex. Fearing Brooke might be involved in her disappearance, investigators made her their first suspect and decided to search her apartment.
Myrtle, please. Hi. Sorry to bother you.
Oh my God, you're tall.
I tried.
Hi, my name is Brooke. So what's going on? Yeah.
We're still looking.
Okay.
This point, nothing going up or anything like
I've
that.
been wanting to ask them.
Is it possible if we take a look in your bathroom?
Yeah. You can look anywhere. He opened cupboards. He went into the closet in the bedroom, and there was nothing there that would have aroused suspicion. We got busy chatting. Her dad came up and said that, mom wanted to see her or call her or whatever, and she didn't call. She got up and went out, and she's the last time I saw her.
Brooke's apartment was searched not just once, but twice, but investigators found nothing that could place Brooke under suspicion. With no traces of Savannah found at her apartment, officers started searching for other leads.
They started to expand their search, and so now they're checking bus stations, nearby woods, and riverbeds. She seemingly vanished without a trace.
Despite exhaustive searches around the neighborhood, officers found no traces of her disappearance. With neighbors offering little to go on, investigators shifted their focus to her family. It wasn't long before they uncovered a troubled history between Savannah and her boyfriend of 6 years, Ashton Matheny.
There was some difficulty between the two of them at that point. They were having some stern conversations about things that he was doing with his life, where they were going to go together.
There was more than one reason to place Ashton under suspicion. The couple's relationship had grown increasingly strained over time, and with a baby on the way, tensions between them had only worsened. In such cases, partners often become prime suspects, but the officers' suspicions deepened when they uncovered a series of disturbing messages between them. To dig deeper into the truth, they decided to investigate Ashton and brought him in for questioning.
It's going to be a tough question to answer, but had she ever slept with anyone? Slept with anyone else? Yeah, she did. We were talking about that one time Savannah slept with another guy because my brother's girlfriend hooked her up with that guy, and I was mad about that, and I was cussing at her. I was like, I hate you because you made her do that. Like, you hooked her up with another guy, now the other guy took advantage of her, or not, honestly, because they both did it.
According to Ashton, their relationship started to fall apart when he realized that Savannah had cheated on him with 2 other men. This gave a major alert to the investigators. Could this be the reason Ashton might have hurt Savannah?
Do you remember any of it? What they talked about, or no? That was literally the last conversation in our text messages. Mm-hmm. Because she's like, "Babe, you remember calling me last night?" I said no with a laughing emoji, and she said, "You're too much. I can't deal with you when you're drunk." Just talk, try to get a reaction out of me, make me do something. And one time she did, and I told, I'm pretty sure I told Kayla. It must have been a while ago. They were arguing. like years ago, but not recently. There's this past year and a half, it's just been golden for me and her. It was in our prime of our relationship where everything was going the way we wanted it to, everything. You know, we're having our first child, our child was planned. We planned to have our child. She was had over watching her little nephew, she started getting baby fever. You know, I've never been the type of person that ever want a kid, and where are you at on Friday? I was in Grand Forks, I was house sitting for my mom. Okay.
Switch to TurboTax. File free in the app by 228. All 100% free. Now this is taxes.
With Ashton's alibi confirmed and no other leads emerging, Savannah's family began to lose hope. Fear sank in as one question remained unanswered. What possibly could have happened to her?
They're checking for cell phone pings. Nothing. Was it possible that she had given birth and she was rushed to the hospital and then they didn't know where? It was a complete and utter mystery.
It's supposed to be a happy time for us. Looking forward to my first grandbaby. Now I don't know.
While the family remained clueless about their lost daughter, investigators pressed on in search of new leads. Not long after, officers discovered another crucial detail. William Hone, Brooke's boyfriend, had been at her apartment the day Savannah vanished. With that information, William quickly became their third suspect. However, to bring him in for an interrogation, they needed a chance. Luckily, they found one.
Coincidentally, William Hain was in a shopping mall parking lot. He backed into another car. There's surveillance video of him getting out and having a conversation with the other driver and then taking off. That gave the police a reason to stop, detain, and question him.
With William being the only witness to confirm Savannah's presence in Brooke's apartment that day, investigators kept pressing him to reveal everything and anything he knew about her disappearance.
Smart enough to know that we're trying to figure out where Savannah is. Totally get that, dude. And you know where she is right now. I don't know where Savannah is. You know what happened to her. I have no idea. She left our place shortly after her dad knocked. I didn't physically see her leave our place, but I mean, she wasn't there when I come out from the shower. Was there any conversation then between you and Brooke about Savannah or Savannah's dad coming up, or no? I started telling her about my day. Okay. When that was, were you on your way out, on your way back? No, because I don't remember. Like, I don't remember a good sequence of events for like everything that went down with the Graylands. Is like, I wasn't there when her dad came up like the next time. As I was up there when he came up there the first time, but I wasn't there when he came up there the second time. And I don't know exactly what he said, but I know he fucking pissed her off. Yeah. Like, she was going the fuck about it. Like, when I got back, like.
With nothing substantial found from William about Savannah, investigators arrested him for an outstanding traffic warrant. At last, 4 days after Savannah's disappearance, the investigators got their first major break. Finally, the silence was starting to crack. They found that William's boss was planning to bail him out of jail, which instantly raised suspicion. Did the boss know something about Savannah? But instead, he dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming.
On Monday, I told him congratulations because he mentioned that his wife had the baby over the weekend.
The same weekend, Savannah Grayling went missing.
What did he say exactly? Nothing, that it was a rough week. He didn't get much detail of the baby.
At that point, the cops were just shocked. We were all shocked.
From that moment on, the doubts only grew stronger, especially after investigators uncovered a shocking twist.